Hello everyone, welcome back to Black Cats TV. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay, if I'm picking up audio all right. We are here for Sunderland versus Hull City. Lee was early in the chat today. 11:35 Lee got in, said, afternoon gents, can I get my prediction in? 3-0 to the lads, says Lee. So we'll highlight that prediction, Lee, and we'll come back to that. Coffee Goblin in the house. Let me know if you can hear me all right, Coffee Goblin, please. Much appreciated. Get your score prediction as well. Mine was an extreme one today. 5-0 I've gone for. So, you know, we shall see. But it'd be nice game to do a commentary on if we do win 5-0. Please let me know if you can hear me. So I'm not talking to myself. Yeah, sound good. Excellent. Thank you, Coffee Goblin. Much appreciated. Yeah. Loads of people streaming this today, of course, and it being on the telly. We don't expect a massive crowd, but do really appreciate anyone that is joining us. Let us know where you're watching from. Don't forget to smash the like button, share the content out there. It's much appreciated. Will Nesbitt, I've been blocked on Macam Cabby. What did you do, Will? You're not one half of the famous Nesbitt brothers from Fan TV, are you? Coffee Goblin's gone for 2-0 to Hull. It's 2-0 Sunderland. Sorry, not to Hull. I read that completely wrong. 2-0 to Sunderland. I've never actually commented on anything. Wow. No idea then, Will. No idea. Not somebody I talk to on any sort of regular basis, so I wouldn't be able to find out either. But you've come to the right place. We don't ban you. Do what you want. Within reason. No spoilers. That's the only time you get silenced in here, if there's spoilers. If you're shouting goal 1-0 in the chat before I've seen it, you will be muted. That's the only thing. I don't understand either, Will. Right. The team, which I'm surprised at. Let me know what you think, but no changes. Patterson, Hume, Ballard, O'Nine, Sirkin, Neil, Job, Roberts, Rigg, Laffey, Isidore. I really expected to see this, the game where Laffey started in the middle and we saw, even if it wasn't Mundle straight away, even if it was Meander on or something like that, I really expected to see Laffey in the middle of this game. Let me know what you think of an unchanged side after that last game. Conrad's in the house. Conrad Lee, my co-presenter of the channel. No Gammons says goals. I'm not that far behind No Gammons, but thank you anyway. Jordan Johnson's going for 3-0, 4-0 as well. Sorry. So we've had a 3-0, a 2-0, a 4-0. I'm on a 5-0. We're all expecting a clean sheet today. Could be a good sign. We started well versus Leeds, rewarding them Mundle to come on later. Good point. If we do start off, if we do have the same sort of first half that we did in the last game, we should be 2 or 3-0 up in the first half, in my opinion. Conrad said 2-0 in the preview. So he's a bit more conservative than a lot of us. Coffee Goblin's gone 2-0 as well, Conrad, the same as you. Just highlighting, I do put a star on the score predictions, so make sure you get yours in. Obviously, we have a score predictions league here on Black Cats TV. Costs absolutely nothing to enter. If you put a score prediction on a live before kickoff or on any of our preview videos before match day, then they're counted, and if you get a correct score, you get 3 points. We've only got 2 people had a correct score so far, so the ladder's wide open, and at the end of the season we'll send you all some goodies, so that should be good. No Gammon says massive game, and I think we need to be careful rushing back the players who have had gnarly injuries. It's true, I get it, but Mundle was on the bench last week, so that tells me the physios have passed him last week. You know, I know it's not quite been a week, but still, if he was passed by the physios last week, he should be good to go this week. So I hope we bring him on with plenty of time. I don't want to see him come on at 80 minutes. Regardless of the score, I want to see him come on at 50, 60 minutes in to get some good game time so we can get back to starting games. Will Nesbitt says, if we play the same as Leeds, we will smash them 4-2. 4-2. There we go. Should do bonus points for live predictions, get more viewers. No bonus points. We'll consider it for next season if we do a proper league. Or maybe you can get 1 point, not this time, but next season. Maybe we'll do it. You get 1 point if you get the correct score in the live. Not if you get not the correct score, the correct result in the live. So if you say Sunderland win in the live, you get a point. Not in the preview, though. Good idea, though, Coffee Goblin. Keep them coming. Love it. Get Mundle on. Can't wait to see him back. Hope he comes back just as strong as he was last season. I'm going to flick through a few of my sources here to make sure we're most ahead that we can be. It's going to be between them two, I think. They're out. Right, so this one looks like the most forward we're going to get. So we'll stick with this for now and we'll see how it goes. Remember, anyone who's new to the channel, the joys of YouTube streaming, etc., etc. There is a minute or so delay. Sometimes we're quite on level, depending on what you're watching it on. But if you do see a goal for or against before me, please keep your reaction to yourself. It keeps my reaction honest, which is better for our highlight reels. Thank you. Crowd looks class, says Coffee Goblin. Samad has more game time. He's still not 100% according to RBL. Expect to see Mundle and Watson just to get bit parts. Quite a few games yet at most. We'll need them for the playoffs, definitely. I mean, I envision a Burnley-Sunderland playoff final. That's what I've got in my head at the moment. I hope we make some mad push and Leeds or Sheffield United slip up. But Hull City team, Panda, Coyle, McLowan, Alzate, Hughes, Jones, Matezo, Crooks, Joseph, Gelhardt, and Louis Barry. They're the ones to watch. Number 30, Joe Gelhardt. Number 22, Louis Barry. Only for the fact we know Gelhardt. And Louis Barry is somebody we were looking at getting in the last window. So worth keeping an eye on. I know we were tipped for Edwards, who got the goal first goal for Bury in their game. So shoulda, woulda, coulda. Can you give us a shout when it kicks off for you so I can sync Sky again, please, mate? I certainly will. I've been flicking between the two. This does look like the furthest forward one. Double check now. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Kills me holding it in, especially score. Well, you can type your reaction, Lee, like go, yeah, amazing, blah, 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 but just don't press enter and sit there and watch me. But I do appreciate you holding back. Wow. Wow. Live channel. Not sure what you mean. Anyway. Right. Of course, we always compete with EFL directors and cameramen who decide to obviously give the commentators something to talk about by staring at managers for 5 minutes while the game's happening and stuff like that. But we're all ready for kickoff here at the Stadium of Light. Crowd in the background there looks banging. Sun is shining. It's a good day to start the comeback, the bounce back, and a win streak. Living in the lakes, can't get a feed. Oh, nightmare. And we're off with Hull. Obviously, I don't know the Hull players, but I'll try and learn as I go. Straight over, 09 puts his foot through it to send it back up towards Isidore. It's back again. Head tennis going on at the moment between 09 and the others. Was a foul. It looked like a bit of a foul there, but nothing given. Roberts comes away with it. Happy with that one. Back to Ballard. Ballard over to 09. Halfway inside the Sunderland half here. 09, big foot forward towards the right, looking for the run of Roberts. He's going to find him as well. Roberts is going to have to hold this up, though, because he's on his own. Loses possession, Roberts. For those who wanted to sync up, sorry, I meant to say, I am now at 0045 46 47 48 49 50. There we go. Ballard now. Across to 09. Hull trying to get some pressure on very early on 09. He gets it away to Sirkin. Sirkin's fouled on the left-hand side. Free kick is given just inside the Sunderland half, right over at the far side. Wow. That's a first, Conrad. 09. Across to Ballard. Ballard's coming up on the right now. Ball forward. It's tapped back to Hume. Hume to Roberts. Roberts has got 3 men around him, cutting in on the inside. Gives it to 09, who's in the Hull City half now. Gives it to Enzo, on the left. Enzo to Job, back to Enzo. Enzo could deliver one into the centre. It's all over the place. Rigg gets back to it to take a swing, but it's deflected out by Hull. Interesting cross there by Enzo because he didn't go straight across the face of goal like you expect. It pulled right back and Rigg had to stop, turn back and get to it, but he still got a shot off, but nothing came of that. It's back now with 09. Long ball forward looking for Enzo again. Enzo brings it down beautifully there. Turning around his man, trying to go down the line. Miskicked that one. It does go out for a Hull City throw halfway inside their own half over at the far side. And I've just been deafened by an alert on my computer. Where are Hull's black stripes? No idea. I think it's less of a clash if there's no stripes, right? Oh, great tackle there by Rigg, dispossessing the Hull defence in a dangerous area, but Hull do manage to scramble it back and they'll get it out now. Good slide tackle there from Job. Hull still in possession though, long one forward. Hume heads it back. Need to start bringing some of these balls down instead of just heading them straight back to them. Hull in possession with their defenders now, just inside their own half. Rigg and Isidore the furthest forward, with Roberts now applying some pressure as well. Can I get a time check because I swapped the stream provider? Yes, because we're back with Hull City defence at the moment, passing it around. 3 minutes, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Long ball forward from Hull. Nice little back header from 09. Plays it out of trouble, gives it to Hume. Hume back to Patterson. Patterson in that black kit that I love. Need to get myself one of those black kits. The more you like, the more you subscribe, the more people join the channel, the more chance I have of being able to buy a black kit. Hull opportunity to counter-attack there, but it's misplaced pass that rolls to Patterson again. Oh, don't like it, Conrad. Don't like it. Why do you want to be ahead? That's worse. Over to 09. To Ballard. Back to Patterson. 09. Just holding off here, 09. No pressure because Hull not pushing forward. Quite disciplined here of Hull. Patterson walking forward with it now. He's the third centre-back at the moment. It's over to Enzo, to Neil. Neil's got a man on him, and the ref the other side he's got to contend with gets it back to Ballard. Ballard puts it out right to Hume. Hume turning on the inside, almost a great pass to Riggs. Slid tackle by Matezo, which throws it out for a Sunderland throw on this near right-hand side in line with the penalty area. Was it corner? It went for a corner. I thought it was a throw. Oh, my bad. It's a corner to Sunderland after that tackle. That must have skewed. Taken short. 1-2 back to Roberts. Roberts on the outside gives it to Rigg. Rigg outside of the box has a shot. It's blocked by a sliding Hull player, and Hull will manage to play this out under pressure. Good tackle there by Enzo, I think that was, to come back and rescue that one. Very well played by him. Job now to 09, who's on the far left. Where's Circuit in all this? He's well out of position. Neil across to Hume. Still inside the Hull City half. Hume tries to get past his man, but it's deflected, and Hull get it now for a breakaway coming into the Sunderland half. Dinks it through, misplaced pass. Good slide tackle there by Sunderland. Dan Neil's tried to run it out of trouble. Rigg picking up the ball when he lost. Then Job. Job out to the left now. It's Enzo on the far left-hand side. He's got Sirkin coming on the overlap, but he cuts on the inside, gives it to Job. Job looking like he's going to take a shot from distance, and he still might. It's deflected out, though, and Hull have it again, and they come away. Some good shots coming in from Sunderland. Nothing quite coming off just yet. Dan Ballard applying pressure to the Hull player here. Could have had a foul against him if he'd gone down. He had his hands all over him there, but they play on, and Hull will pass it all the way back to their defenders. Will Nesbitt says, I'm a massive fan of Patterson, but he can't pass. Yeah, see, his distribution leaves a lot to be desired. It's part of his game he definitely needs work on. It's all the way back with the Hull keeper now. We've had so many block shots this season, as if teams have sussed us out. Yeah, maybe better shooting coach, maybe. Long ball forward here. Cut out by Hume first and then Ballard, but couldn't control it, and it goes out for a Hull City throw at this near side, just near the technical areas, just inside the Sunderland half. We are at exactly 7 minutes. It's still Sunderland 0, Hull City 0. You are watching on Black Cats TV. Thank you for being here. It's really appreciated. Don't forget to smash the like button and share this out for our efforts. All we want is your attention. Hull passing it around between their defence now. Sunderland doing well of marshalling them back out. Stood off, though. Not trying to force the mistake on the centre-back at this stage. Long ball forward to the right for Hull. It's going to be way overshot, and it's going to be a Sunderland throw. Gelhardt had no chance of that one because it was already out before he could even get a touch on it. Ballard with the ball now. To 09. 09 walking it forward here. Nice pass on the floor, straight through to Isidore. Isidore turns to make a run now. He's got Rigops to his right. He's got Roberts to his left. Roberts cuts it into his left, sorry. Nobody can get on the end of it. There's calls for handball, but nothing given. Hull still have it. Sorry, I completely tripped over my tongue during that little flurry. Got me lefts and rights wrong. Good tackle. No foul given. Sunderland still have it on the edge of the area. Rigg, he's getting tripped as well. Passes it to Job, who's in trouble. Good pass back to 09, out to Sirkin. Sirkin trying to find a way past his man. Enzo coming in for the relief there. Enzo, with three around him, though, does lose possession, battling to get it back. Hull still have it with their centre-backs here. Sunderland got the pressure right up top here. Hume coming in for the tackle. Big foot through it for Hull to try and get it away, only as far as 09's head. Gets it down to Neil. Neil to Job. Just inside the Hull City half here now. Enzo, back to Job. Job, over to Sirkin. Back to Job. Neil, Job. Sirkin again on this left-hand side. Delivers one. Looping ball into the centre. Just misses out on Rigg. Roberts is going to battle for it inside the penalty area. Calls for a foul on Roberts there. And it's given as free kick to Hull. Just inside their own penalty area. Isidore take there was incredible. It was a good pass by 09. I mean, what a worm burner across the floor, but gets it straight to his feet. That was threading a needle. Love a pass like that. Thank God you corrected that. Yeah, his tail might be incredible, Coffee Goblin, but it's neither the time nor the place. Sunderland battling to get it back. I think Hull got a bit of an advantage there, but Sunderland will come away with it. It's Enzo with it on the left-hand side. Sirkin pushing ahead. Enzo putting it ahead of him. Sirkin to run onto. Back to Enzo. Back to Sirkin. To Job. Job all the way back to Ballard, who's right at the centre circle here. Over to the right-hand side to Roberts. Roberts does well to go around his man. Nice little pass. Good dummy there by Rigg. Hume runs onto it. Delivered into the centre. It's going to land nicely for Job, but he hesitates and gets tackled there by a Hull City player. First time smash. That's what that needed then. Hull are coming on the breakaway now. 3-on-2. Sunderland trying to catch up with the play. It's dangerous here. Oh, almost a good dummy by Ballard, but I think he just didn't manage to hit it. Everyone claiming it's theirs here. I'm not sure whose ball that was. I think you're going to get a goal kick out of it. Not going to complain there. Good start, nearly conceded though. Yes, it was a dangerous breakaway that then from Hull City. It was 3-on-2 with three of the midfielders trying to catch up. And if he'd have made that pass, it would have been deadly. It's Hull again now after we've come back off the replay. They're on the edge of the Sunderland area. Delivers one into the centre. It's cut out there by Sirkin. Good puts it out for a throw to Hull in line with the Sunderland penalty area at the near side. McLaughlin taking this. McLaughlin? I don't know how you say his name. Anyway, good. Well cut out again by Hume. It's another throw to them as they were trying to pass it round. These early kickoffs. I can't find my voice. 12 minutes gone. Still Sunderland 0, Hull City 0. Pass back to their number 4 here. Oh, almost cut out by Isidore, trying to get the crafty one for a breakaway. Long ball in towards the box. The head of Hume will get it away. Safe enough to Rigg, who gets it high rather than away. Is still battling to try and win that ball. Goes down holding his head there. Got to stop it, ref. It's a head injury. Got to stop it, ref. Maybe not. Going to ignore that head injury, this ref. He says carry on. That's unusual. Anyway, Rigg's up and he's fine. Hull still have possession just inside the Sunderland half here. Can't resort to this long ball clearances. Hull's just passing it around here. Dominating the possession. Ball through in a dangerous area. Ballard's holding his man up there. Hume trying to battle for it back down on this side. But Hull still come away with it. Playing and passing well, Hull at the moment. Looking like a dangerous team compared to a team that should be down at the bottom. Sunderland need to get some early goals in this one to up the confidence and drop their heads down. Argentina fan Sunderland. Oh, nice. Don't spam, please. And don't put stupid scores in. That's not a goal. Timeout, dude. Timeout. Hull City coming on the attack now. It's still Sunderland, still quite stood off here. I'm not liking this. We need to put a bit more effort into the pressure here and tackling. Just stood off, letting them pass it round us into a dangerous area now. Could be a shot at any moment. There is one, and Patterson's good for it. Gets his hands to it. He's been timed out. It's all right. Hull are beginning to look at the better. Unfortunately, you're right, Tony, at the moment, at this stage, we need to get back hold of the game, play our game, and not stand off and invite pressure. Don't understand the mentality. We've got the players, we've got the talent. We know we can do it, so why do we then just sit back and let a team come at us? 09 with it here. Walking it forward inside the Sunderland half. Gives it back to Ballard. Ballard, big foot through it. Trying to find the run of Rigg. Rigg will battle for this one. It looked to be, tried to marshal it out there, Hull, but he got a touch on it, so it'll be a Sunderland corner. 15 minutes and 12 seconds gone on my clock. Sunderland 0, Hull City 0. He is letting a lot go. He is. I hope he doesn't let a lot go, then all of a sudden just, make a ridiculous call, because that's usually what we see. Roberts set up for this. He's got Enzo as a close by option for a shorter ball. And he will deliver this one in towards the centre. The keeper comes out, double fisting it down onto the floor. It's still bobbling around. Job could have contended for that, but he didn't quite jump for that header. He's battling still to get it back, and he does win the throw. He's got the height, Job. I wish he'd just jump sometimes. Enzo with it now. Job. He's going to put it back to 09. Oh, no, sorry, it's Neil in 09's position. Over to the right to Roberts. Roberts cutting the inside to Isidore, but it's bad touch, but he can battle potentially to get it back here. The foul's going to be given against him, though, and it's going to be a Hull City free kick, which ends that little spell of danger for Sunderland. I can't see Reggie Labrie making proactive early subs. No, this is it. I don't see that either at the moment. The fact that he won't, he's reluctant to change the formation as well. I know if something ain't broke, you don't fix it, but you've got to play to the team you're playing. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Harry? Goal kick for the Hull goalkeeper. Job's head onto Isidore. Isidore gets it away, but it's another big Hull foot through it all the way over to 09, who gets his head. Tries to get his head back to Patterson, but he puts it out for a corner. That was ill thought out, unfortunately. That didn't quite come off for 09 there. 17 minutes, 15 seconds gone. Still Sunderland 0, Hull City 0. It's a corner to Hull City here. Ugh. It's delivered. It's fluffed. It's a goal to Hull. What the hell happened there? Wow. That looked like, I don't know if it was 09 and Patterson both went for the same ball. And something messed up. And we've gone one down. And the score on the screen has said 1-0 to Sunderland. Somebody's going to get fired there. Crap. That is not good. No, it was Roberts. Roberts came up for the head and almost headed it out of Patterson's hands. Was that the lack of a shout though? Or well, that's horrible to watch. Absolutely horrible to watch. Given us an own goal. Wow. Wow. If we go up and we are going to need a new keeper. It's sad to say, isn't it? But there must have been a shout there. Somebody's either ignored the shout or there's just a miscommunication, or I don't know how that's happened. It is going down as a Patterson own goal. Delivered into the centre for Sunderland now. Isidore got a flick onto it, but it almost just took it away from Rig and give it back to Hull. Cut out by Sirkin. Dan Neil with it now. Sunderland trying to get something back straight away here against Hull. It's with Enzo out on the left-hand side. Enzo dinks one over, trying to find Job. Doesn't quite come off. Hull have it now on the right-hand side of their own penalty area. And they do manage to get one forward away from Sunderland now. Cut out, though, by 09. Goes for a throw to Hull. Not the start we wanted. Everyone's predictions just gone in the bin because we all had a clean sheet down. So thank you, Patterson. Destroyed our mini-league. Does Roberts get a slight flick? I'm not sure, but it's how we react. It's how we react. Sun's in Patterson's eyes badly. I wonder if that played any sort of factor in it, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, back in play now. It's a Hull head that'll come all the way back to Patterson. We are at 20 minutes, 40 seconds on my clock. It is Sunderland 0, Hull City 1. Need a big comeback here from Sunderland. It's Ballard over to Hume. Hume, ball forward. It's cut out by a Hull player, and they'll come back at Sunderland now. Little back heel. Ballard will cut it off. Well played by him. To the right to Roberts. Roberts back to 09. 09 coming forward now, just crossing the halfway line, running it forward. Gives it out to the left to Sirkin. Sirkin's got Enzo with him. Leaves it for Enzo. Steps back for him. Enzo tries to dink it on the inside to Job, but the Hull player trips over Enzo's foot and a free kick has been given. Ned Kelly says Patterson doesn't command his area. Big as a bull, but plays like a pussy. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Free kick now going to be taken by the Hull City goalkeeper. We're at 22 minutes in. Job will send it back up the field. Little help on there from Roberts, but it'll come back. Again, we've got this lone striker situation. Everything's a ball that Isidor's got to try and do something magic with. And I really think when we're playing against a team like Hull, we should have a strike partnership. We should have two people up front. Delivered into the box again by Hull. Little flick on. It goes wide. I think the corner might have been given there. Corner again to Hull. Sunderland 0, Hull 1. Ooh. Here at the Stadium of Light. Been a castle for us recently. It's not going good today. 23 minutes gone. Looped over. Patterson had to do something with it. He had to jump and get a hand to it. It has got clear, though, for Sunderland, luckily. It's with Hull again, though. We've already resorted to the end of that Leeds game where we just get a foot through it to get it clear, and then they come straight back at us rather than getting control of the game. See the replay there. It was a looping corner with the wind as well. That could have gone in. Patterson did have to react. And then a good clearance. Neil gets dispossessed, but it falls nicely for Sirkin. Gives it back to 09. 09 in the centre circle here, up against 2. Gives it to Ballard. Ballard under pressure to Hume. Hume under pressure again. Hume gives it all the way back to Patterson. Hull are the team that are dictating the pace of this game at the moment. Oh, 09 trying to get a ball through to Enzo, but Hull have the ball again. all the way back, trying to do a big switch over to the side. Nice rise up there by Hume. Puts him well out of position, though, as the ball comes back, but Ballard is there to pick it up. Ballard across to 09. Come on, Sunderland, show me something. It's hard to get the energy up when we're playing like this. Dan Neil. Show me something, Dan Neil. Come on. Back to 09. 09 running over the halfway line now, trying to slot a pass through 3 Hull players. It's never going to work every time. Hull have possession again. Play it all the way back to their defence. Long ball forward. It's cut out again by 09. Tries to give it to Enzo, who tries to let it go and run round onto it, but the Hull player was there to pick it up. Rigg has it now in the centre. Gives it out to Hume. Hume to Roberts. Back to Hume. Nice little 1-2. Hume could deliver. Does. It's a Hull City player that gets on the end of it, though, and he'll get it clear. Only as far as 09, who's getting pulled all over the place by the player. That's usually 09's antics, but it's in his favour this time. It's a free kick to Sunderland. No one in the ball. Need 2 up top. Definitely. There's nobody. We've delivered so many in there that a good poacher would have got all over the place. Shocking, Chris. Shocking. But we'll allow it in here. Free kick to Sunderland. All set up on the edge of the Hull penalty area here. High looping ball towards the middle. Oh, yes! It's got to be. Something being given. Offside's being given. Oh, shocking. Luke 09, diving header, goal, but offside's being called. Let's have a look at it again. Yeah. Job and 09, both offside. Terrible setup for a free kick. Got it. Yeah, Coffee. Yeah, terrible setup, Coffee Goblin. It really was. Almost the equaliser. Anyway, we've got the Hull goalkeeper down receiving treatment now, so we've got a little break in play. So, what have we seen so far? Shocking, to be fair. Own goal is the separator at the moment. It's showing a replay of that now. It's Patterson's hands. It's already crossed the line when the Hull player whacks it, so he's going to try and claim that, but he's not going to get it. But first 5 minutes, we looked good. I don't think it was completely shocking. We had first 5 minutes, we looked to be starting to dominate early on, and then we just sat back again. Yet again, sat back and invited a team on, invited pressure on, and unfortunately, we can't handle it. Why do we invite it on if we can't handle it? It's all irrelevant. Don't think you'll beat Burnley in the playoffs, mind. We've done it before. We perform against top teams. It's lesser teams that we, for some reason, slip up on. Something needs to change. Under pressure, Labrie. Think Regis might make changes at half-time. I cannot see it. It should do, yes. But will he? I very much doubt it. He's a 60, 70, 80 minutes man, at least. Think we've lost a bit of enthusiasm thinking we have playoffs in the bag? No, I shouldn't think so. We should still be fighting for one of those top 2 spots because it's still possible. It's 2 games or 3 games where they might slip up or get a draw, get a loss that could bump us ahead if we perform in every single game. Hull with the possession here, all the way back to their centre-backs. It's Rigg applying the furthest forward pressure here. All the way to the keeper, gets it clear. The halfway line, 09 holds off his man. Sirkin can pick up the loose ball, give it to Ballard. 29 minutes gone. Sunderland 0, Hull City 1 here at the Stadium of Light. Hume Dummy by Roberts, lets it go. Roberts will now run onto it for the pass, but unfortunately he gets muscled out of it and Hull will come away with it. He's got the strength on Roberts, that's a cert. Neil trying to battle for it back, but Hull still have it here. Number 36 for Hull. He's definitely got he's kind of got Roberts in his pocket a bit. Not doing great down there. Long ball forward here. Dangerous ball forward. 09 will come out to it, get his hands on it. I think Hull player ran into Patterson, who we've just said is like a bull, and he's gone down holding his chest. I think he's winded him a bit there. Neil ball forward, handball from the Hull player, gives a free kick to Sunderland. Hand on for Rigg, trying to play it, but the Hull player's down again, so we're going to have another stoppage in play. No card for that. This ref is very blasé, the looks of it. Yeah, he just went into his shoulder. I think he's just winded him. Yeah, he's winded him. Ball forward here for Sirkin, trying to be the overlap, but well marshalled out by a Hull City player there. Who lost his boot in the process. You and me both, Chris Thompson, you and me both. I was as shocked as anyone else when it was exactly the same starting lineup. The good point was we did start well against Leeds. So maybe the starting lineup deserved a second chance, but clearly not. I think Meffam should be on as well. I genuinely think Meffam's a better player than Ballard or 09. So I think Meffam should be on the pitch. I think Mundle should be on the pitch. And I think Samed should be in the centre. Sunderland 0, Hull City 1, 31 minutes, 55 seconds on my screen. Back to the Hull defence. Trying to put pressure on Sunderland here. Do manage to get it. Roberts has it, but he's dispossessed again. Still battling to get it back. Rigg and Roberts between them. Hull do have somehow come away with that one. Back now, though. Roberts has it again down the right-hand side. Rigg's going on the overlap. Roberts cuts in on the inside. Offloads it to Dan Neil. I don't think he was expecting that one. Does manage to pick it up, though. It's with Enzo on the edge of the area. Gives it to Job. Job, back to Enzo. Enzo, back to Job. We're going to play this all the way backwards again. Maybe not. Back to Dan Neil. Dan Neil, nice little through ball. Dan Neil's looking for Hume, but he's not going to quite make it. Overshot that one. It's going to go out for a Hull City goal kick. Chris says, all the best here. Going to watch Everton wipe the floor with the scum at the moment. Blues 1-0 up. Nice. Very nice. Cheers, Chris. Thanks for popping in. I think it's time for Meppin and Ballard to get games together. Yeah, it'd be nice to see. Nice to see. Here we go. Sunderland back on the attack now with Enzo. Gives it to Neil, I think it was, to Rigg. Back to Neil. Neil over to Hume. Hume back to Ballard. 09. This forwards momentum a bit better. Sirkin with it now on the left-hand side. To Enzo. Little dink on, trying to find Joe, but Hull are wise to it. Pick up the possession. Sirkin coming in, battling, trying to win it back. Hull are passing it around us like absolute professionals here, and we're battling, trying to get it back. It looks like a different class at the moment. How is this Hull team bottom of the league if they played like this? Hopefully we find out and they let it all slip. 34 minutes gone. Still Sunderland 0, Hull City 1 here on Black Cats TV and at the Stadium of Light. Don't forget to smash the like button. It's much appreciated. It really does help us out. Ballard. Over to Hume, just inside the Hull half here. Tried to cut a ball across towards Isidore, but it's cut out by a Hull player. It's going to be a Sunderland throw, just to the side of the technical area. Throw taken backwards to Ballard, gives it to Patterson. Patterson under pressure, ball to Neil. Gentle pass to Ballard, could have been dangerous. But then passes it to, oh, Jesus Christ, passes it to Rigg, who runs it out of play. Hull have more fight than us. Game of two halves this week. We'll win this 2-1 or 3-1, says SAFC Tom. 2-0 to Everton. Score update, says Conrad Lee. Ballard's been good since coming back in. He has. Can you ever see them dropping 09 at this stage, though? Long ball forward here to Hull to chase. He's going to keep it in on the left-hand side. Well marshalled by Hume and forces the foul by getting between the man and the ball to alleviate that pressure. 35 and a half minutes gone. Still Sunderland 0, Hull City 1. They recently beat Sheffield United and drew with Leeds. Good timing, 2 up latest. Cheers, Chris. Thanks for popping in. Sunderland on the attack now here, giving it to Roberts on the right-hand side. Roberts cutting in between 4 people around Roberts here. He's trying to keep possession, but he loses it out in the end. If there's 4 of them round Roberts, what's the rest of the team doing? We should have 3 men galore. What is going on? Barry's down. Louis Barry is down for Hull, holding his knee, waiting for some treatment here. So we're going to have another stoppage in play. There's going to be a lot of stoppage time in this one. It feels like we're asleep, Conrad. It really does. Don't think there's anything malicious on Barry there. I think he might have twisted something in the initial. Yeah, I think it's there where he's trying to hold up his play and run in and like change direction. I think that's what's jarred his knee. We're just waiting to see what's happening here. Mundell, Mienda, and possibly a lexicon for me. Who's off, though? Rigg needs to come off. Mundell needs to come on. Lafie into the centre. And then later on, bring Mienda on for Roberts. Rigg and Roberts off and play with 12, see if they notice. We look tired as fuck. There's no real urgency, says Lexi. Yeah, it's not looking great. I honestly expected to see some sort of bounce back effect after the last game with Sunderland, but where's the fight? Where is the fight? $40 people watching now. Thank you for being here. Smash the like button. I've no idea what we're on, but if you're watching on mobile, close the chat, hit like, reopen the chat. That would be really appreciated and help us out a lot. Nope, he's not coming back on. He's definitely not coming back on. We're kicked back off here, though. Ball forward. Joe battling for it. Isidore brings it down, but gives it back to a Hull player. Hull have it in possession again here now. Come on, Sunderland, man. Come on, crowd. Get behind them. Give them a push. Wake them up. Ball's cut out there by Enzo. Goes out for a Hull City throw. Halfway inside their own half at the far side. All the way back to the Hull keeper. Puts a big foot through it here. 09 gets the flick on towards Ballard. Ballard will bring it forward past his man and get fouled for his troubles. Ref giving absolutely nothing, not even a moment's of attention to that foul on Ballard there. And Hull dispossess Hume. And a slight touch on the guy's back, and the ref is going to give the foul for them. What is going on? This referee's every ref in this league the standard is atrocious. You've either got card-happy power maniacs or people like this that are just ignoring blatant fouls. Hull obviously making the change for Barry here. Oh, we've got this moment. We're coming up to the 40th minute here. Still Sunderland 0, Hull City 1. We definitely need some sort of inspirational halftime team talk or hairdryer treatment from Reggie Labrie. That guy's so happy to be on the pitch. Anyway. Kick back off for Hull. Delivered one into a centre, cut out by Ballard as far as Neil. Neil gets it back to Sirkin, who should be able to get this clear now. Ball forward, doesn't come to anything though. Job will pick up the loose ball, give it to 09, back to Sirkin. Offside called against Hull. Sirkin puts his hand on it, takes it quickly. Enzo loops one forward towards Isidore, who does have space. What the hell was that, Isidore? The ball was just getting away from there. Good run by Isidore. No flag up. Manages to get to it. I think he's trying to keep it in and play for time, but just puts it into out the stadium, I think. I think it went out the stadium. Rigg should have busted a gut to get in. Yeah. Nobody's busting a gut in this game. Seems they've got a hard life, these footballers. They need some rest. Or is it a mistake playing exactly the same team that has just lost against Leeds? Is there something psychological in that, do you think, for the team that's picked? He's made 0 changes and we just lost 2-1. Yes, granted it's against Leeds. But there's something psychological there, right? No changes being made. Nobody dropped. Nobody changed round. Last 3 games, yeah, exactly. Hull have the ball now here, back with their centre-backs. Sunderland trying a half press, but not quite. Long ball forward towards Sirkin, but Hull managed to pick it up down on the near side here. Held up well by Hull. Enzo trying to battle to get the ball. Goes out for another Hull throw. Got to be some frustrations galore going on here. I can't hear the crowd, but I'm sure they're letting their frustrations be known. Hull holding it up to the right-hand side of the Sunderland penalty area. Delivering one in towards the centre. Cut out by Ballard. As far as 09. Dinks it to Job. Job just puts it out for a throw. Come on, Sunderland. Get a hold of this bloody game. Throw taken. Dinked over. Hull still in possession. Deliver one into the centre. It's Ballard's head again. Gets it out only as far as another Hull player. No nonsense from Rigg there. Putting his foot through it. Trying to get it away. It'll be a Hull throw again. A third of the way into the Sunderland half over on the far side. 43-20 gone. And it's Sunderland 0. Hull City 1. Lexi says, the worrying part is we look out of ideas too. I don't think we ever had a list of ideas. It's one idea. Play this same formation and hope something magical happens. Long ball forward. Ballard rising up for that one again. Roberts will come in and pick up the pieces. Give it back to Hume. Get a foot through it. Roberts is down, but he is getting up again. But it's gone out of play, I believe. Can't tell you because, of course, the EFL cameraman are just shooting random things. Back with Ballard somehow. And now over to 09. Past the 44-minute mark. 09 to Job. Job to Sirkin. Sunderland getting stopped. Needs to think about some big switches, some better passing, some more creativity. Ballard coming forward now. Down onto the right-hand side, gets fouled, and the free kick is given. Taken quickly by Roberts. To Neil. Neil to 09. 09 coming forward now, gives it to Sirkin. Sirkin's got Enzo with him, offloads it to Enzo, goes for the overlap. Enzo cutting in on the inside, gives it to Neil in the centre. Neil's dispossessed, but it does fall back nicely for Enzo. Enzo's still got Sirkin with him, gives it to Sirkin. Sirkin going to deliver one in towards the centre. It's Roberts towards the back post. It's a Hull City head that gets it away. It's going to be a corner to Sunderland right on the stroke of 45 minutes here. Sunderland 0, Hull City 1. Can we say something before half-time? Roberts setting up for this one here. Not sure what the added time is. I've not seen the board go up just yet. 6 extra minutes, says Ned Kelly. Thank you for that. It does say 6 now. Delivered in towards the centre. It's all over the place. Nobody got on the end of it. Job manages to pick it up, gives it back towards Enzo. Enzo delivers back in the centre. It's bobbling all over the place. Over towards the right-hand side. Roberts might be able to pick this one up, battling. He does, but he goes down. It's a free kick in a dangerous area for Roberts or Enzo to take advantage of this. A potential shooting place here for this free kick. And Enzo's straight over to that one, putting it down. Oh, the replay. How did nobody get anything on the end of that one? It was Ballard coming in, misses it. Keeper got a touch to it, took it away from Isidore. Oh, horrible. Purely chance could have knocked that into the goal. Enzo stepping over this one now. I'm not going to look at the chat. No spoilers, please. 46 and a half minutes in. Is he going to shoot? Is he going to deliver? He is going to deliver it towards the back post. Oh, Job on it. Trying to get a shot off. It's blocked. It's with Sirkin. Rig into the centre. Head from Ballard. And it's into the hands of the Hull City keeper. At least it was a shot on target at the end of that flurry this time. Yeah, Job seemed to... I don't know if it's confidence with Job, but recently he can't seem to shoot first time. He can't seem to get it away from his feet. There was nothing against what he did there. He couldn't have done any more than he did. But in different points in this game, he's had opportunities where he's just hesitated. All the way back now with Dan Neil, who gives it to Sirkin. Sirkin on the left-hand side. Passes it to Enzo. Enzo dinks it past his man, then gets taken down for his trouble. Nothing given by the referee. I think referee's claiming a dive from Enzo there, but never mind. Bad pass from Hull gives it back to Dan Neil. Enzo, Neil, Rig looping it back now. He's got options with Hume out to his right. And Roberts puts it in the centre back to Neil. Coming up to 48 minutes very shortly. It's now Enzo on the left. Inside to 09 to Ballard. Ballard over to Roberts on the right-hand side. Roberts looking to get past his man on his right. Tucks in, delivers one. It's headed off the face of a Hull player, then headed out, only as far as Job on the edge of the box. Now it's with Enzo. We see a shot from anyone. Sirkin delivers one into the centre. I'd rather see a shot from distance than these little looped passes. Sirkin comes in to boot that one, and it's took a deflection. It's going to be another Sunderland corner. Another Sunderland corner. Why do we start playing in stoppage time every time? Yeah, exactly. Where's this intensity for the previous 45 minutes? Honestly. Here we go. Coming up to 48, 45, 46, 47, 48. Sunderland corner. Delivered, looping out towards Ballard. Headed down. Job couldn't get anything on it. He did manage to keep it in, did he? No, he didn't. It's a goal kick to Hull. with 2 minutes left of added time to play. Ballard rises up to it well, gets the head on, but it's knocked on. And again, Job doesn't even take a swing at it. Hesitates, chases. Not sure what's happening there. His mind is elsewhere, is young Bellingham's. Ball into the centre, headed back. Booted back, or 9, big foot forward for it. It's passed all the way back to the Hull City keeper, Isidore, chasing up, trying to put a bit of pressure, but no backup from him. Sunderland, by the looks of it, happy to go in 1-0 down at half-time here. All the intensity's dropped off. A minute left to play. Everyone's just waiting for the whistle. Header by 09, Isidore. Rigg was up for it, but didn't quite get to it. Hume will chase this one for a throw. Throw goes back to Ballard. 40 seconds left of added time. 09. Big foot forward from 09. Looping over towards the right-hand side. Roberts is always in the right position for that run. And he gets it quite often. Why is there no one supporting him? Look at the frustration of Roberts there saying, "Fucking hurry up." Shocking. He's getting them balls. When they're delivered over like that, he's getting the possession. But then it's taking half an hour for anyone in the centre or on the far left to catch up. Sirkin now with it on the left. Seems like we're playing like we've got plenty of time though. And he'll lose possession here. And Hull will come away with it. Cut out by Enzo, and the whistle's gone for half-time. I agree with you, Coffee Goblin. He has been poor today. He either needs subbing or waking up. Kyle Q says, we don't go up. We're going to lose our star players and we'll have to start from scratch. Yes, this is the problem. And do you know what? This is Hull are a warning tale for that, because they went for it last season. They went big. They were going for it. They were trying to get up, and they failed in that, and it cost them. It cost them in money. It cost them in players. And look where they are now. Crowd is restless. A few boos out there, says Lee. Are you at the game, Lee? Or are you listening on the TV there? We need some changes, says Ned Kelly. Halftime changes, though. Can you see halftime changes from Reggie Libri? I'll let you ponder on that for 2 minutes. Conrad's in the chat to moderate you for a moment while I take a really quick break and top up my drink. Back in a moment. Right, we're back. Why have we got swearing in here? Let's get rid of that. Anyway, sometimes it's like Patterson is nailed to his line, doesn't seem shouting to let Roberts know he's going for a ball. Awful goalkeeping. Commanding keeper would clear out his whole team while shouting keepers. Definitely 100%. That's the position I played in. If you don't command your area, don't command your box, it's always going to be a disaster. Neil's been quiet as well, says Ned Kelly. He's too timid for a big lad. I would take Bellingham and Rig off and bring Mundle and Meander on. Well, I mean, what's the odds? Showing the replay of the goal. Oh, horrible. What's the odds of half-time changes? I don't think we'll see any. I don't think they're in our favour. Definitely not. My phone's been going sick. What is going on? The world's falling apart, the same as Sunderland. Anyway, Jordan Johnson says Patterson should be dropped for next game and give Moore a chance. I mean, I'd quite like Moore. He's done all right when he's been there. But I thought Moore being there and training and playing with Patterson would have brought some of them traits out in Patterson. Scores from around the grounds at the moment: Derby County 0, Millwall 0, Plymouth Argyle 0, Cardiff City 1, Sunderland 0, Hull City 1. All to play for. This is we don't get this win here. We're 8 points away from third place. Never mind second. So unless Labrie needs to make some changes and he needs to show that he's going for this win against a lesser team to restore any sort of faith. I would rather him go for it and us lose than us to sit back and just lose in this manner. And I'm sure you guys would agree with me on that one. Mundle coming on, they said, stripped and ready. Were you 6 minutes ahead of me or something? According to the statistics, we are 52.6% possession, 8 shots to their 2. Yeah, we look better on the statistics. Tackles 1, though, Hull 8 to our 1. 5 blocks, 22 clearances, 12 clearance headers. I want to know what defines on these statistics a key pass. Because is it a pass that could be a goal-scoring opportunity or a pass that ends in a shot? Because we've got 7 key passes, but obviously we've not scored any goals. So what defines a key pass? Oh, nice cup of coffee. $32 people in here now, waiting for the second half. It'll pick back up in the second half, hopefully. Let me know what likes are on, guys. I can't see the likes on my screen at this stage, so please let me know. The only potential score results that could still come in from earlier is Will Nesbitt. And he said 4-2. No one else had an away goal, so We've only got one prediction in the running at this stage. I'm not sure if anyone predicted goals against us in the preview. I'll have to check that after. Brian Scotia Mackham's in the house, our Canadian friends. Flat, so flat, he says. What about a goalkeeping sub? They're rare, but normally injuries determined. That's not going to happen, Coffee Goblin. That would destroy your first team keeper's confidence if there's no injury involved, if there's no reason for it. We need to switch to 4-4-2 to bring Meppen on as well for 9. Yep, good shout there, Danny. 22 likes, says Steve. So there's at least 12 of you in here that are slacking. Smash that like button if you've not done it already. If you're watching on computer or laptop, you should see it straight away. If you're watching on mobile, close the live chat, hit the like, reopen the live chat. Nice and easy. Can we even score 4.5? Of course you can. You can score 4 goals in 10 minutes. He has no confidence. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on at the moment. It's a crazy theory. Are we seeing differences in players like Patterson because Dodds is gone? Because as much as we didn't rate Dodds as a manager or an interim manager, a caretaker, he did have a bond with a lot of the lads. So is Dodds going detrimental to Sunderland more than we actually realised? 3 people still in from preview. 2 said 2-1 and 1 said 4-1. I would do it just to see if you get a reaction from him. That's what I was thinking regarding Dodds. Yeah, I mean, we can slate him all we want, but things Dodds did right was relationship with the lads in the dressing room. Coming up against Leeds when he was the caretaker manager, he changed our formation and we went to that 5 at the back kind of thing, and it paid off for us. So he's done 2 things there that is Labrie doing? I don't know. Yes, it is possible. I asked and answered already. We can do it. We can do it. Have faith. I feel like I'm watching us back in League One. Oh, that cuts deep. That cuts deep. Maybe I should lose the Lonsdale top. Maybe that's what's doing it. But yeah, no. Things can't be that bad, surely. How do you come back out? This is a thing. What are the lads saying to each other right now? Are they G'ing each other up? Are they getting psyched up for it? Are they going to come out and frigging put some effort in? Give us 100% of the pitch. Win, lose or draw. We just want to see 100%. And I honestly can't see that at the moment. 1 or 2 players, maybe. They're coming out on my screen now. I'm going to have a quick scan between the streams to make sure I'm not too far behind on anything. No, they're not even showing the game yet on that one. Yeah, still that's the furthest one ahead. We'll stick with that one. Magic double click. Lafie off. Lafie has gone off for Mundle. Seems to be talking like it was an injury. Oh, I'm happy Mundle's back on, but Lafie off, really? This is what I mean. You've got to question these subs. If it is an injury, fair enough. If he is feeling something that it's not quite right, he hasn't been quite on the ball this game, Lafie. So fair enough if that's the case. But if it's not the case and that's tactical, It's got to be questioned. Kicked off back, long ball forward from Patterson over to the left-hand side. We can't keep that one in, though. It's going to be a Hull City throw. Pretty sure that's what I heard. It has to be an injury, surely. Well, we'll see. I'm not sure, but it's back with the Hull City keeper. Long ball forward from him towards the centre. Ballard's head meets it. Mundle gets his first touch there, out towards Roberts, but Hull City head gets it away again. Battling for it back. Good little foot in there from Hume, which will put it out for a Hull City throw. Come on, Mundle. Show me some magic. Has he stole Sirkin's hand dressing? What's going on? Hull all the way back to their goalkeeper, who hoofs it forward. Bit rash. It's going to drop over the top of Mundle with the bounce, though. He's going to battle to try and get it back. Hull City still have it. Ball into the centre. Hull on the counter-attack here now. 3-on-2 with Job trying to catch up. Over to the right-hand side inside the penalty area. It's going to be a shot. It's blocked by Ballard, who... Oh, that's a hamstring for Ballard. That's a hammy for Ballard. He's on his feet trying to still do something, but that's a hamstring for Ballard. That's the end of his day, I think. Get your wish of Meppin on. Maybe not for Ballard, but that was definitely a hamstring for him. Good counter-attacking. Same counter-attack again by Hull. Ends up with 3-on-2 with us battling to get somebody back. And Ballard stretches, gets the block in to stop the shot. So, you know, it's a hero's injury, but he's definitely struggling with that one. Meppin on has to be, yeah. Meppin getting ready, says Coffee Goblin. Quick reminder to anyone new in, don't forget, I will be a minute or two behind. I'm currently at 47 minutes, 10 seconds. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If you want to sync up, sync up. If not, that's fine. Just don't give us any spoilers in the chat, please. I don't mind substitution news. I don't mind you telling me how many minutes are on the board. But if it's a goal, for or against, please keep it to yourself. Much appreciated. Lafee done his hamstring as well, says Coffee Goblin. Wow. Oh, Nine's like a little brother of everyone, isn't he? Scratching his head. You all right? Just as we get everyone back from injury, 2 hammies in one game. Ballard out for the season, says Chris. Potentially, but I mean, good news for Meppin, right? Hammy's gone. Actually, don't think it's gone. To be honest, it's not a tear because he's walking on it. He's pulled it. He's strained it. 2 weeks, I reckon. 2 weeks. He wouldn't be walking like that if it had really gone, to be fair. But at that stage, don't risk it. Take him off. Here comes Meppin. Some command. Stop them long balls. I've missed you, son. Get on the pitch. Come on. Lee says hope Enzo's the twins. Yeah, definitely. When it rains. Yep, when it rains, it pours. Certainly does. Right, we're off again here. Meppin getting his first touches of the game. Get comfortable on the ball. Long ball forward down the right-hand side. It's a Hull City head, but it's straight into the path of Roberts. Tries to battle it forward, but loses possession. Dan Neal pick up the loose ball now. He loses possession as well. The offside call there, massively offside there. Sunderland will get the ball back. 49.5 minutes gone exactly on my clock. Sunderland 0, Hull City 1. Watson was back in training this week, I believe. Coffee Goblin? I'm sure he was, wasn't he? Or did I misread that online? Hull all the way back to their goalkeeper now. Still think we need 2 up front. I would still make the statement now of taking Rigg off and putting Meander on, but not in the 10. Literally push him forward. Offside called. Good head from Sirkin to get up and stop that one anyway, but the offside was given. Free kick back to 09 across to Meffin. All right, we're going to do this again. Meffin. Roberts on the inside pass, but it's left by Rigg for Isidore, but the Hull City player gets it out. It's a throw to Sunderland in line with the penalty area taken by Hume. Rigg brings it down, can't get the control. It does land luckily for Hume, tries to get it to Roberts, but it goes straight to the Hull City player. And Hull will come away with it now, but the loose ball picked up there. So back to 09. 09 across to Sirkin, just inside this Hull City half still. Gives it to Mundle. Mundle back to 09. To Meffin. To Roberts. Is it Mep or Meth? I forgot now. Completely forgot. It's Meppen. That's it, yeah. Brain. Neil turning. Coming forward with it now. Gives it out to the left to Sirkin. Sirkin gives it to Mundle. Mundle. Still not done much with it. Gives it back to 09. To Meppin. Meppin forward to Roberts. Sorry, it's Rigg there in that position at the moment. Sunderland win the throw. Puh, says Lee. Puh. You just change it every time I say it. I do, Coffee Goblin, subconsciously. Foul there. Nothing given at all. Shocking. Hull will come away with it. Dinks one over the top, looking for the run of their striker there, but Sirkin will pick it up, comes straight back, gives it to Mundle. Mundle fouled. This one will be given. And it's actually the Hull player that goes down holding his ankle as well, but the free kick has gone in Sunderland's favour. This is poor. Come on, let's see something. I don't know why Mundle, look where he receives the ball. He turns back in towards their players there. Two of them. Surely turn and go towards the goal there. You're going against one. Roberts picks it up the ball, gives it back to Meppen. Over to 09. 09's got Sirkin with him again. Gives it to Job in the middle. Job, Sirkin. Sirkin tries to take it past his man. It's cut out, but it's a throw to Sunderland. Just to the left-hand side of the technical area. Throw's taken quickly, given to Job. Job looking to switch over to the other side, which he does. Very well, brought down by Hume. Hume's got Roberts with him. And Rigg. Rigg's got it now. Rigg gives it all the way back to Meppen. Meppen and 209. 09 over to the left to Mundle here now. Mundle's got options of the overlap. Gives it to Sirkin. Back to Mundle. Mundle going round his man, getting pulled, but he does get it past him and gives Sirkin a bit more space on the left with the ball now. Sirkin can deliver one in towards the centre. Back post. It's going to end up with Hume. Hume has a shot. It's deflected by the Hull City player. It's still in play just outside of the penalty area for them, but they have the possession. Think it over. Neil comes in, gets the head. Hume tries to pick it up, but it goes out for a Hull City throw on the far side. Bit better from Sunderland. Not amazing yet, but a bit better. We are at 54 minutes now. Sunderland 0, Hull City 1 on Black Cats TV at the Stadium of Light. If we get something out of this, it's stolen. Hull coming with it now. Showing Sunderland how you play a ball forward without just hoofing it to the other team. Goes out for a throw to Hull, just in front of their own technical area here. Such a passive referee. I'll say that and he'll give one of ours a red card out of nowhere. You watch. It's back with the Hull players in defence here now. Over to the left-hand side. Managed to keep it well. Calls for offside. He had come back from an offside position. Hand on taken quickly. And again, because the first one was too far away, 09 with it now coming forward. Big ball forward from 09, looking for the run of Roberts. This one's not going to quite make it to him. He's going to get cut out by Hull. Little dink over by their player. Gets it past Job in the centre here. Hull passing it around us. Very well. Good slide in there from 09. No nonsense there. Wins it back. Meppin now. Meppin to Hume. Hume, little dink forward to Roberts. Little flick on. Meppin will run onto it and gets one over towards the centre. But it's gone straight to the keeper's hands. It's with Hull, their defence, passing it around here. I'm sick of doing commentary on games that are so uninspiring. It's actually embarrassing the last few weeks. That's what I said, Lee. But will he do that? That's what I said. To be honest, I'd even be tempted to take Job off, drop Rig back and put Meander on. But you know what? We're so unpredictable at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw bloody Samed on for Rig as a number 10 again. Samed, who got both assists for the Leeds goals. Sunderland battling for it back now. Roberts does manage to get it. He's got 4 around him all the time, Roberts. They definitely see him as more of a danger man. Or else good head opportunity. Oh, goes wide from Isidore. Roberts is our danger man. He really is. He's playing better than anyone. When he loses it, he battles, he gets it back, he takes it on, he passes it. Isidore, no. No, didn't quite get the direction there. Isidore goes off to the left-hand side of the upright. Head of 09 meets that goal kick. Another head from Hull. As far as Sirkin misplaces his header, but it goes back to Neil, who gives it to Patterson. Patterson under pressure now. Big foot through it from Patterson. It'll go forward, straight back to a Hull player. This is what we can't do. Don't do this. This is Leeds play all over again. Do we learn nothing? Oh, we win it back. Let's hoof it and give it back to them so they come at us again. Dangerous moment there. Patterson comes out and collects the ball, though. Rolls it out to Job, who's going to make a run down this left-hand side, looking like a bit of purpose to it. Cuts back into the centre, gives it to Neil. Neil over to the right-hand side now. It's Hume. Hume dinks one through to Rig. Rig can't get... What is Rig all about? Kyle, couldn't agree more. Roberts has been superb the last 3 games. And in a shitty game, he's one of the ones putting 100% in still. Yeah, but it's not... You say he's got more goal contributions, but I think Roberts creates more. It's just people not finishing the goals on the end of it. Meander's ones happen to have been finished, and that's not down to Roberts, in my opinion. Still think Roberts is a better player on that side than Meander. Meander should be up front. Hume, 209. Inside the Hull City half here, showing a bit of attacking intent from Sunderland, with Mundell now on the left-hand side, up against 2. Cuts on the inside, loops a one over towards the back post. Roberts' head. Oh, it goes over the bar and lands on the top netting. Unlucky there. Great ball by Mundell, showing he's come back and he's still got his footballing brain. Did find Roberts at the back post. Oh no, Enzo on bench. What? What are you on about? Meander's on. What was the substitution there? Rig off Meander. Rig's off for Meander. There you go. Conrad, don't speak cryptic shit. You just confuse me and slow down the commentary. Job now, getting pulled down. Hey, the ref gave that foul. Well done, referee. Thank you. That's out of 6 bloody obvious ones, at least you give one. It's Mundle now with it on the left-hand side after a quick free kick. Trying to get past 2 of his men. He is tucked down. Free kick given again. No cards going to be given to Lincoln for that one. As in he's not getting treatment. Right. I see what you're saying now. See what you're saying. Oh. Mundle looks like he's hurt himself there. He's holding his wrist or something. Roberts over this one. Come on, Roberts. You need some goal contributions to turn Conrad's head. Delivered into the centre. No one got on the end of that. So many big men that could have easily got onto the end of that. Ball on the counter-attack here from Hull, dangerously down the right-hand side. Dan Neal's there to try and make it up. Oh, it's going to be dinked. Oh my God. Looked like somebody got kicked in the face. Christ almighty. Goal, but it's been disallowed for the offside. Thank God for that. But it honestly looked like, I think, Sirkin almost got kicked in the face then during that exchange. Are you putting this in the chat before I'm saying it, Conrad? Seriously. Wow, that was so fucking dangerous then. Sirkin lucky there. Out to the right-hand side now. Long ball forward for Sunderland. Looking for a run of Isidore. He is going to get to this one. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. Goes out for a goal kick. See a replay then again. What are they trying to say? Are they trying to say handball? Or are they looking for the offside? I don't know what the replay is saying. I don't have any commentary in me here. Sirkin deflects off to 09. 09 gets it to Neil, who loses it. 09 marshals it well, though. Calls for a foul from Hull. He ain't going to get a foul for that, man. You ran into the guy. Roberts gives it out to the right to Hume. Hume coming forward now. Delivers one in towards the centre. It's ahead of a Hull player. Go out for a throw down by the corner flag. Taken, given back to Roberts. Roberts will put it across to 09. 09 to Sirkin. Sirkin to Mundle. Mundle on the left-hand side now. He's up against 2. Slide tackle from Hull. Puts it out for another throw to Sunderland. 64 minutes gone. Sunderland 0. Hull City 1. Into Job. Job gets it back to Meppen to Neil. Over to the right-hand side now to Hume. Hume to Roberts. Back to Hume. Another delivery in towards the centre. It'll come to the back post. Mundle will pick it back up again. Turn. Coming in on the inside, Mundle. Up against 2 of them. Does get tackled. Sirkin tries to deliver it into the centre. The keeper rises up and gathers it out the air. Good save hands there from Panda. Stops that Sunderland attack. It's games like this that makes your head wobble. How on earth are Hull in the relegation scrap? Yeah, I agree, Chris. I agree. But I do think we're making them look better than they are at the moment. Genuinely. Keep hold of the ball for 2 minutes. Every single touch doesn't have to be a clearance that goes straight back to their fecking defence. Good battling by Mayenda. Andy's trying to get the crowd up. Sirkin will throw it all the way back to 09. That won't get the crowd up. Back to the defence. Meppen. Hume. Roberts. Roberts looking to take on his man again. Great play by Roberts. Does manage to kind of deliver one, but it goes straight to a Hull City player. Meppen rising over the top of his man. 09 will pick up the pieces of that one, gives it back to Patterson. 66 minutes coming up. Still Sunderland 0, Hull City 1. Mundle. Heading back the way. 209. Meppen. Sirkin. Inside to Job. Sirkin. Trying to get it past his man to Mundle. Doesn't quite come off, but Mundle reads it and comes in and gives it to Job. Job across to Meppen. Meppen across to Roberts. On the other side now, Roberts coming up against Gelhardt. Going to deliver it past him. Gelhardt gets a slide in and it'll go out for a corner to Sunderland. Roberts over it. Here we go. For the 67 minutes, Roberts high towards the back post. It's a Hull head, and it'll go on for a throw to Sirkin. Sirkin will take the throw quickly, give it to Mundle. But it needs to be taken back because substitutes are being made by Hull. Oh. Paul, I'm having a break in the next game. Conrad will be doing the commentary for you next time because I need a game off. The last free kick between the penalty area and the touchline. Did the manager not learn from that Rothwell free kick on Monday? The management don't learn. Full stop. Did we learn to change the lineup or the formation 3 games in a row? No. We're not going to learn anything about set pieces. Still on a stoppage of play here while the Hull player's down getting some treatment. Hull possibly making the Sunderland mistake here of trying to eke out a 1-0 lead. Hopefully Sunderland can do what teams have done against us and monopolise on that and come back. Neither Lee playing shite. Yeah, basically, there's moments, Lee. There's moments of like, oh, this could be the start of where we start to actually, and then it just peters off. You've got Roberts, who's making a singular good effort, and Hume, potentially. But Sirkin's been off his game. Lafee was off his game, but he still shouldn't have come off. He should have moved into the centre. Mundle's only just come back, but looks okay. But nobody's shining. Nobody's putting in 100% hardly. So that's Hughes off, Egan on for Hull. Sirkin throw to Mundle. Mundle gets bundled. Nothing given by the referee yet again. Right, lads, just got to go for it and be strong and battle because this ref's not giving anything. Now he gave a quick one for Job. Just as I said it, Meppin, or 9. Or 9 out to the left here, Mundle. Mundle up against his man here on the left. Going to cut in, try to deliver one into the centre. Gets fouled there on the edge of the box. Free kick to Sunderland. On the edge of the area, more or less in line with the smacked against his knee there, the knee that has a strap on. So hopefully he's all right, Mundle. This is going to be delivered in similar to how a corner would be because of the angle. Roberts, short one, Mundle, shot, deflected off the back of a Hull City player as far as 09's head, gets it back in towards the centre. Offside called. Who's not getting onside in that situation? When it's that fucking manic, who is too lazy to just step up? Shit, man. I'm not even going to read it, Tom. I'm not even going to read it aloud. Not yet. There's still time. Have faith. Neil cuts out that one. Big foot through it. This is the problem. See, the problem is not cutting out the long balls, not cutting out the attacks. It's when we get it, instead of playing to our own strengths, we just hoof it and get it away. And it goes as far as one of their players, and then they just come right back at us. And then the same happened against Leeds. Misplaced pass from Hull gives Sirkin the opportunity to get that away. Guess what? Goes away as far as a Hull player. And they're coming straight back at us yet again. Over to the outside, deliver one into the centre. Oh, geez. The deflection almost caused an own goal again. Patterson saved us there. Mundle picks it up in the corner. Tries to get it away, but it's a Hull player on the edge of the Sunderland penalty area still. Christ, that was close. I want to see that on a replay in a second. Job and Mundle battling to try and get this ball back, and they do. Very well done. Job will put his foot through it, get it clear. Guess how far he gets it clear? As far as the Hull player. All the way back to their keeper. And guess what? They'll come again. Oh, mistake there, though. Mienda could monopolise on this on the edge of the area. Shot! Oh, left at the upright, man. Jesus Christ. Ah. Well, I believe, but all I'm saying, Dodds was telling Reggie what to do. They can't say that now. It's very true, Tom. Very true. Now, the next conspiracy will be back to it's Speakman telling who to pick. Yeah, it was a cross that came off the knees of Meppin. Almost wrong-footed Patterson, but he backpedaled and got the hit on it to get it away. That's where Patterson's good. He is a good keeper. Distribution, awful. Command of area, not very good. Shot stopping, saves like that, an absolute asset. Mundle now getting bundled by 3 players. Ref's giving nothing in this one, I'm telling you. You got a Premier League referee and VAR in this game, and it's just a different game completely. The amount of stuff that's been let go is unreal. It's Meppin with the ball now anyway. Coming forward across to 09. 09's got Sirkin as an option. Gives it to Sirkin. Sirkin's got Neil in the inside, but he opts for Job. Job back to Mundle. Mundle back to Sirkin. Sirkin back to 09. 09 across to Meppin. Meppin's got Roberts there now. Roberts turns his man. Gets fouled in the process. Does win it. Is it a throw? Is it a kick? It doesn't matter. It's taken quickly. It's given back to Meppin. 09. 09 all the way across to Mundle on this left-hand side now. Mundle on the inside to Dan Neil. Dan Neil puts it back to the outside towards Sirkin, but it's way too much on that from Dan Neil. Sirkin's no chance of getting that one. It's going to go out for a Hull throw right down by the corner flag. Are we going to box them in? Are we going to show some attacking intent here? Coming up to 75.5 minutes. Still Sunderland 0, Hull City 1. You're watching with me on Black Cats TV. Don't forget to smash like, subscribe if you're new. It's really appreciated. We do try and do commentary for every single game, even the ones you won't be able to get to or won't be able to see. We'll still be here. Sunderland with Meppin now. Meppin on 9. On 9. Back to Meppin again. He'll give it to Hume. Hume forward. Passes Roberts, tries to get it to Mienda. Mienda can't get it under control. It goes past him and it goes out for a goal kick to Hull. "45 seconds behind him." Well, this is what happens. This is what we deal with. Hull now on the attack. Deliver one in towards the centre. Head by 09 gets it clear. Out to the Hull player on the left-hand side. Hume battling, does get the possession back and off him for a goal kick. I'm now at 77 minutes exactly. Sunderland 0, Hull 1. I apologise if I'm behind. We know this. English, please, Pedro. English. On 9. Across to Meppin. Meppin coming forward with it now. Gives it out to the right-hand side to Hume. Hume. Roberts. Roberts coming back. Gives it over to 09. 09 coming forward. It's all been played in Hull City's half now as we come forward. Mundell picks it up. Sirkin on the overlap. Gives it to Sirkin. Sirkin tries to cut one into the centre. Nobody's there, though. Straight to a Hull player. Hull will start to play it out again. And Dan Neil battling for it. Does manage to win it and the throw-in. It's thrown to 09. 09 to Job. Job now across to Meppin. No, sorry, it's Hume. Hume to Roberts. Roberts up against his man. Done well so far, Roberts. Coming in on the inside. Looking to tee up a shot maybe. It's to Job. Lands at Job's feet. Again, does nothing with it. Too much hesitation in Job. Get out the centre if you're not going to do anything with it. Mundell on the outside. Delivered looping ball. Head from Hull. Comes down. Still all Hull winning every single ball in the air. Sunderland not challenged for any of them. Luckily, the ball strays to Meppin. Gets it forward to Dan Neil. Comes back. It's with Meppin again. Meppin over to the right-hand side to Hume. Hume to Roberts. Roberts lets it go to Hume. Tries to deliver one in. It's deflected out, though. It's going to be another Sunderland throw in line with the penalty area over at the far side. Coming up to 79 minutes on my clock. Still Sunderland 0. We know another change here for Hull City. Hey up, Manuel. Hit you on the head with a hammer. It's Matezo going off and Slater coming on. Matezo's been a good player for them. He's kind of been the player that's stood out for me. So surprising change for them there. Comes all the way back. It's now with 09. 09 to the left to Mundell. Mundell turns back on the inside, gives it to 09. 09 making a run forward. He's got Sirkin out to his left, gives it. Sirkin delivers. Looping ball, back post, nobody's there. Roberts will pick it up on the opposite side. Roberts tackled, but it goes to Hume. Hume delivers another one into the centre. Head from Job possibly, but nothing on it. And it'll go out. Shouts for Job protesting, saying it's our ball. It came off him, but I think the goal kick's been given. Yeah, the goal kick has been given. It came off the back of the first player. No, definitely. That is a goal kick. Sorry, Job, you did get ahead on that. Never thought we'd be at past coming up to the 81st minute shortly, and Sunderland 0, Hull 1. Questions have to be asked if nothing changes in this next 10 minutes. Sliding tackle there from Hull. Puts it out for another throw. Throw all the way back. Is that Meppin to 09? 09 to Sirkin. Sirkin to Mundle. Mundle is just going backwards every time. Nothing magical from Mundle at the moment. Meppin. Roberts. Roberts cut back on the inside. Digs one through to Hume. Hume gets some sort of shot pass thing off, but it's deflected and goes into the keeper's hands, who gathers it. Nice play there by Roberts. Great pass, great vision. Hume tries to get it away. Christ. Darren Elliott says, this type of performance / results been coming for a while, to be honest. Meppin. Hume. Cross to 09. 8 minutes to go of regulation time here. 09 with it still here now. Dan Neil. Back to 09. Somebody show me some frigging grit, passion, attacking ambition, something. Roberts. Cut it in to the inside. Delivers one over to the far left-hand side to Mundle. Mundle picks it up nicely. He's got two in front of him, though. Offloads it to Neil again. Neil. Meppin. Neil. Sirkin. Back to Neil. Meppin. Delivered in towards the centre. Calls for handball, nothing given. Sunderland still have it. Mundle with it on the left-hand side. Cuts it on the inside. Delivers towards the back post. It's another Hull City head. Goes out for a throw to Sunderland. The replay was so blurry you couldn't tell. Yeah, there was a good shout for handball there, to be fair. Wrist ref's not going to give it. He's proved that throughout this game. Neil. Over to the left-hand side again to Mundle. Mundle coming down the inside. Tries to deliver one straight up. Hull City player does manage to keep it out from going for a corner and put it out for a throw, I believe. I won't know because we're going to see the replay again of the handball. And again. Any more? Ref is shocking. We're back in play anyway. Mundle's got 2-3 around him. Loses possession. Sirkin looks to pick it up, but loses it himself as well. Bad touch there from Hull, luckily. Neil will pick up the loose ball. Start to come back towards them. Gives it to Job. Job all the way across the right-hand side now. Hume. Roberts. Roberts. Offloads it to Hume. Hume dinks one in towards the centre. He's not getting past the first man again. Every delivery. Not every delivery. There's just nobody on the end of it. Roberts delivers one into the centre. It's headed out again to Neil. Neil tries to put it across to Mundle. It's a bad place pass. Mundle can't get it. It's going to be a Hull City throw. Should have been a penalty, says Coffee Goblin. That was a handball. This type of offer, yeah, been coming for a while, says Darren. Christ, this is painful, guys. I mean, the Leeds game was painful to lose in the mannerism we did. And I couldn't even end that stream. I just had no words. But this is just pissed underperformance. Where's the drive? Roberts. Mundle now on the left-hand side. Mundle trying to deliver one in towards the centre. 09's head. A wild swing by Isidore. Takes it over by the corner flag. "86 minutes gone." Coffee gobbling. At least Leeds game. Heads held high. This is terrible. It is. Oh my God. Tackling each other now, boys. Job and Neil, complete miscommunication and just left the ball behind for Hull to pick back up again. Honest to God. Tell you what, this was my team. I'd be tearing them a new one at the end of the game. I'd do who was it that did it where he sat them down on the pitch in a circle and give them a right telling off? I'd do that. Coffee goblin, bring Dodds back. Meppin forward to Roberts on the right-hand side. Roberts trying to cut in the inside, gives it to Hume. Hume shot, forced a save, comes back out to Sirkin. Sirkin gives it to Mundle. Mundle's in a good area for a shot if he can get one away, but he can't. Gives it back to Hume, who falls over. Sirkin tries to deliver one. It's deflected off a Hull player, but it'll go into the keeper's hands and he'll gather it up safely. Good shot from Hume there. Did force the keeper to make a save and it deflected out. And that's the kind... We've had opportunities to shoot from that kind of distance many times and people are just not taking their chances, not taking the shots. Sunderland's own Phil Brown. That's it. Phil Brown, that's who it was. Cheers for that, Coffee Goblin. Leeds player in the summer, says Chris. He said, oh, no chance. Come on. Sirkin. Back on the inside to 09. I want to feel that sense of urgency. We've been playing in the last few minutes of games. Let's make it happen. Cross from Sirkin trying to get across to Mundle, but it's cut out by a Hull City player. Mundle and Hull trying to... it goes for a goal kick. 88 and a half minutes gone. Ooh. If you don't go up, he's gone. If we don't go up, we'll lose Job, we'll lose Rig, we'll lose Isidore, potentially. Enzo won't be there because it's a loan conditional of going up. It's such a detriment if we don't go up. Excuse me. Sunderland fans streaming out the stadium now. And honestly, usually I'd say something about that, but I can't blame them. It's not just a case of we're getting defeated and we're fighting back and we're trying and it's not happening. They've seen a lackluster team give about 10 minutes of effort in 90 minutes. I'd rather skip the traffic too. All the way back to the keeper, to Neil. Meppin to Neil. 09 staying further forward here. Gives it to Mundle. Mundle to Job. Back to Meppin. 10 seconds left of regulation time. On my screen. 6 minutes extra, says Coffee Goblin and Ned Kelly. Thank you. 6 minutes of time. That's enough for an equaliser at least. Long ball in, delivered, but it's the keeper that gathers it into his hands. Long ball forward. Headed on. Little flick by Dan Neil. Still in the danger area for Sunderland. Dan Neil come away with it now. The left-hand side, he's got Mundle with him. He's got Isidore in the centre. Gives it out to Mundle on the left. Mundle will keep it in. Can he deliver anything? Mundle here does get into a position to do so. Dinks one over, but it's gone over the bar onto the top netting. I see it like this now. Concentrate on finishing fourth. That way, get you to Wembley at least. Well, I don't want to go to Wembley if we're performing like this against teams like Hull. It's not a case of, resting players and going for something else. We should be able to beat this team with our bench. Starting Moore, Brown, Meander, Mundle, Samed, Mepin, Alexi, Yelder, Paveda. If they were in the starting lineup, we should still beat Hull. Dinks one over to the centre. Oh, 9 was running across there for a potential goal, but gets cut out. Come on, man. 9's getting well forward on this one. Couldn't get anything on it. Good ball in by Roberts, though. .92 minutes gone on my clock. Ball forward. Cut out by Mepin. Given straight back to Hull. Still coming at us. Tripped. Advantage. Shot. Deflection takes it past Patterson and the net. It's going to be a corner, though, because of the deflection. Corner to Hull. They could keep it in the corner for the last few minutes and just ride this out for the 1-0. But, we shall see. Definitely going to take the time with this one. Try some new tactics. Not going to happen, Coffee Goblin. Dan Neil gets a foot through it. Isidore trying to run on, getting pulled all over the place. First yellow card for Egan. Is that the first yellow card of the game? This ref is shocking. If that's the first yellow card. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. I'm not keeping up with this commentary very well, purely because I'm just disheartened and disillusioned at this stage. Free kick to Sunderland, just inside their own half. Big looping ball delivered out towards the left-hand side. Lands to the feet of Mepin, but didn't do anything with it. It kind of just bounced off him. Not sure what happened there, to be fair. No, there's been 2 or 3 yellows, have there? It just seems so blasé, this ref. I think I forgot. I go back to my early comment. Hull are fighting. Last month, they beat Sheffield United 3-0 and drew 3-3 with Leeds. That's the only thing I can take from the game. True story, Lee. True story, I suppose. Taken on the chest from Meffin after that goal kick down to Hume. Hume gives it to Roberts. Roberts is fouled. Get up, Roberts. I don't care if you're down. If you're injured, roll off the pitch. We've got a minute and a half. Patterson coming up to take this free kick. Because his distribution's awesome, let's let him take the free kick and put it onto somebody's head, I'm sure. Let's see. Big foot from Patterson. Comes down in towards the centre. It's Job getting to it. Job's head puts it into the centre where the Hull players are waiting for it to put it out and potentially start a counter-attack, which they are doing here. Down the right-hand side. Lots of space and time now for Hull on this right-hand side. You get it back into the centre. This doesn't look good. Shot from number 19 hits the back of his own player to slow that down. That was coming like a bullet. Come on, man. Don't mind hesitating. Get it out. Neil. Mepin. Long ball forward from Mepin. Looking for Mundle. Can't find him. 2 balls on the pitch. Christ almighty. The first defeat at the Stadium of Light comes from Hull. This is our first defeat at home, isn't it? I'm getting that right. All the way back to Dan Neil. Hume coming forward. Roberts on the right-hand side. This is literally the last roll of the dice. Roberts tries to go for a shot from distance. Takes a deflection. Is that a corner? Are we going to see the corner? No, the whistle's gone. Defeat. Absolute shocking performance. Lackluster. Defeat comes from an own goal. It's poor. 51 of you in here. Really do appreciate you being here. Please smash the like button on the way out. Leave a comment. Appreciate your support through the stream. I'll be taking a break in the next game, and it'll be Conrad doing the live commentary for you. So make sure you tune in for that one as well. I'm going to go now and film our after-action video, our review for the whole game. So make sure you catch that as well. Subscribe, hit the bell, all that wonderful stuff. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.